Good evening, guys. So this will be part 3, the finale of my little series. So to report, we have successfully booted Monterey on this computer via the USB stick I previously showed you in my other video. So when I was tearing down the laptop, if you guys were paying attention, I put macOS on this and I inserted it on the USB side and I installed Monterey. Now, if you guys can have a closer look at the specs, we have about 16 gigabytes of RAM. When I originally got this thing, it had about 8 gigs in a solid state. So I completely upgraded everything, battery, RAM, and hard drive. So now it's running a later OS than what it originally can. And it's been working phenomenal, I have to say. So with that in mind, it's been a complete success. But now, guys, I want to show you exactly how you can get these operating systems, because there is a way to do it, but you gotta finesse it a little bit, and it's a bit of trial and error depending on how you think about it. So anyways, you would need to go on Google, and as you can see here, you would have to type in Open Legacy Patcher. So then you would click this, and essentially you would get a screen like this. Now, there's a lot of information here, but you would want to read all of this effectively, like read it so you understand. And then from there, getting started, I highly recommend that you guys read all of this right here. Like, just read all of that, starting from what it does, supported models. So you can go to this page here and it will tell you exactly what model is supported for what operating system, if that's got metal graphics or essentially whatever you want. So, but the cool thing is, even if you have a 2008 MacBook Pro, you can put Microsoft, oh my goodness, you can put macOS Sonoma on it. So you're in the clear with that one. But read all of this and understand what you're doing. That's what I did. Then you would want to go to download and build macOS installers, and you would click this. So it's loading. So always go with the latest version. Read what patches it does. So then you essentially would open this GUI. You see that right there? You would open this up, and if you're using Chrome, Firefox, or whatever, it'd be downloading, right? So you just want to wait, and my thing should be done downloading. Like I said, I already did this, so it's not really going to make a difference to me, but I'll probably throw an EFI boot on. I'll show you a little example what to do. They recently updated it, which is really good. It's so easy to do. I literally did this within 5 minutes just to get it set up. It's obviously going to take over an hour to completely get your OS, your software, or whatever, but I got this laptop just for a project, so I really am not putting any personal data on it. It's more of something I do in my time, if I want to play around with something or make it better, essentially. So then you see this, right? See all these apps over here, it's loading. So what you want to do is OpenCore Patcher 2, right? So make sure you click that. So it's verifying. Bear with me. It's, like I said, this is a 10-year-old computer, so don't expect it to be blazing fast, but it's working really better now since I upgraded everything needed to be. So you're gonna get a message like that. Open it, so you're gonna get all this. Now you want to build and install OpenCore on a USB, and then you would want to create your macOS. Like I said, there's many videos on this. I'm just showing you that you can make more use out of your older machines, because I haven't seen too many recent videos explaining that you can do this, because everyone's on that Apple Silicon wave, so they're really forgetting about what these laptops can actually do, which is why I got this laptop, to show you guys, hey, I can squeeze as much life as I can out of this. But you would essentially do step 1, build OpenCore, create it, boot on the USB, and then after you install this, you would just put patches. So I'm going to do this, for example. I'm just going to hit it. Start root patching. But see, it says here, all applicable patches have been done, so I don't have to do this. So return to main menu. So I don't got to do nothing, really. Like, it's pretty much done. But just remember this program and what I'm explaining to you. I'm going to leave links to the description below so you guys make it easier. I watched a video on it, and the other guy was on 0.40, so it's like 3 years old. But they really updated it really good, so it's even a simple-minded person can do this. It's not rocket science. So I'm gonna just restart this because I can, and I'm just gonna restart it like that. See, boom. That's it. I want to show you how fast this thing boots now. See, right there, done. You're gonna get a screen like that. I already installed Monterey, so we wait. Now look how fast this loads. I don't even have to brag how good this laptop is once it got its proper upgrade. Just look, it's gonna boot now. If you were running the stock hard disk drive, it'd probably take 10 minutes to load because it's older technology and it's a spinning disk. This solid state drive is really good. So just bear in mind, and there we go, we're on the screen. So let me enter my password here, and that's it. So within 25 seconds, 20 seconds, it booted up. Look right there, done. Look how fast that was. I don't even have to tell you. It's on camera. Just look how fast it was. It's easy. But yeah, you want to rewatch this video and make sure you understand what I'm saying. If not, leave a comment down below and I'll explain it further. But you really need to understand what you're doing. You know, just make sure you study MacBooks, study what your model is, study if it's compatible, make sure there's no bugs. You know, you have to do your due diligence when you have a MacBook. Because I essentially bought this MacBook without knowing where it was, where it's been. So out of my own sanity, I completely took out everything and did it myself, and it worked successfully. So that's how you would get a latest macOS on it. Now, there is something I want to show you here. You go to Boot Camp here. This allows you to get Windows. Now, I'm not going to do this right now, but essentially what you want to do is go find this app. So go to this screen and go to Boot Camp. So you just click that, and then they would give you this screen. Now, I'm not going to go over it too much because this is just telling you an idea. But if I go to Google here, so I go to Google Chrome, and I type in this, type up exactly what I'm saying, Boot Camp for MacBook Pro 2012 or whatever model you're rocking at this point. You're gonna see Parallels. Now, I'm gonna give you a little piece of info. Parallels, this website here, that's for the Apple Silicon. So you can run Windows on it, but you have to pay for this software, which I'm not going to do because I'm just gonna boot it on my laptop. But you're gonna get all this. So you wanna go here, you know, Boot Camp. And it's a really friendly view. You know, it explains to you in depth of how to install Windows. You can get Windows 10, Pro, Professional, Student, whatever you want. And we live in such a good time right now that we can literally have all this information at our fingertips. So, you know, here it is, for instance, right here. Install Windows 10 on your MacBook with Boot Camp. So I click that. Now we're here. I'm going to leave a link in the description on this website along with OpenCore. You guys will need to read it and understand it. And if you need more help, leave a comment down below. I will be happy to assist you. But just read it. You know, you got to do some work here. I can't do it all for you, right? So you got to just understand where it's coming from. You need an Intel-based Mac. So anything with Duo, Ivy Bridge, Quad Core, anything between 2008 when they did the transition to 2019, 2020, that era of Intel, you can do this. On Apple Silicon, you're going to run Parallels, which is another video, another topic I'm going to do. But this is just a rough idea of what you can do. And yeah, that's basically my conclusion of this video. And honestly, it was such a good project. You're going to see it all on my YouTube channel. I'm going to leave links down below to it. It's going to be at my end screen. So just keep that in mind. It's going to be really awesome. You guys can learn something if you're just bored on YouTube. Chances are this is going to pop up on your feed and you're like, hey, what's this guy doing? But yeah, that's basically it, guys. It's not, you know, it's not too bad. It's really good. You know, I basically got this MacBook for like $250 on eBay, Canadian. If it was US, I think it was like 100, 150. But anyways, I got this out. I bought all the the hardware. I did all the upgrades myself. And now I know I touched the machine. It works flawlessly. Like I said, almost 12 years old. It works good. So I'm going to boot Windows. I'm going to load some games eventually, run some data. I want to see how long this thing will last, because I was using a MacBook Air recently to load Windows 10. So now I'm glad I actually have my own laptop to use Windows on, because I was using my friend's to boot. So, I mean, pretty good. I'm not going to lie. But yeah, that would conclude my video, guys. Just, you know, take it with a grain of salt and just look back at the video. You know, everything's going really good, and this will conclude our December series, because this whole series is for December. And then in January, hopefully I get my camera and we can go further from there. But I have a lot more coming, guys. So stay tuned, all right? Have a good day. Peace out.